All right, so this account on Twitter mentioned that the cost of a single Pi could hit approximately $6,700 once it's officially listed on the mainnet. Now, before we delve into this, here's a question for you. What's your prediction for the Pi's price upon its mainnet debut? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and I'll be there to check them out. In this video, I'll be covering two main points. Firstly, the Pi network recently shared its latest mainnet update for 2024. Secondly, I'll be discussing the current price trends of the Pi network and sharing insights on how you can go about selling your Pi network assets in 2024. First off, I'll begin with the latest update from the Pi network regarding their mainnet. On the 27th of December 2023, the Pi network shared an update on their Telegram channel stating, "We are delighted to announce our intention to transition to the open network phase of the main in the year 2024. They also mentioned 3 specific conditions that need to be met for this transition to occur. What exactly are these conditions, and what does the community need to do to fulfill them? Essentially, there are 3 outlined conditions for the Pi network to progress to the mainnet phase in 2024. I'll discuss each condition in detail and provide insights on whether we'll see this transition happen this year. Stay tuned to learn more. Now, let's delve into the first condition outlined by the Pi network. They mention that they need to complete various tasks related to technology, product, business, and data to ensure the consistency of the Pi network before moving to the open network phase. When you ponder over it, completing these preparation tasks falls under the responsibility of the Pi network itself, not us, the miners. Therefore, there's no need for us to fret about it. We should simply await their completion because it's not within our realm of responsibility. The Pi network team is solely responsible for finishing these tasks. So it's clear that the first condition doesn't concern us directly. It's squarely on the shoulders of the Pi network team. Now let's shift our focus to the second condition, and I'll discuss the most noteworthy aspect of this video shortly. Let's dive into the second condition now. It seems like Pi network aims to achieve certain milestones regarding utility creation within the network TIT. Specifically, they're looking to have around 15 million individuals complete KYC, Know Your Customer, and approximately 10 million participants migrate to the mainnet before considering the launch of the final main phase. As of the recording of this video, based on the provided document, only about 8 million people have completed KYC and around 3.9 million participants have migrated to the mainnet. This suggests that Pi network is requesting roughly 100% more individuals to undergo KYC this year, which could potentially expedite the launch of the final mainnet phase. However, the challenge lies in the limited number of validators available to validate KYC requests. With a higher volume of participants, the process of KYC validation understandably slows down. This bottleneck in the KYC validation process falls squarely on the Pi network team. Moreover, some individuals who completed KYC several months or even over a year ago are still awaiting validation. Whose responsibility does this delay lie upon? It seems that Pi network's ambitious goal of achieving 15 million KYC completions in 2024 is feasible, but they need to address the shortage of validators promptly. Ideally, the validation process should be swift, with KYC requests processed within a day of submission. Let's discuss the issue of KYC validation within Pi network. While the most centralized exchanges typically process KYC applications in less than 2 minutes, Pi network validators are taking much longer, sometimes up to 3 months, 6 months, or even a year, to validate KYC requests. This delay isn't our fault as users. It's actually a problem originating from the Pi network team. If they're aiming to achieve the final phase of the mainnet, they need to address this issue unless they're content with the status quo. Now we will go on to the last condition that was indicated, which is the lack of an unfavorable external environment that could potentially impede the success of the launch of the open network. In recent times, a number of nations, including the United States of America, have been confronted with economic difficulties and even recessions. As a result, Pi network's capacity to launch the last phase of the mainnet may be hindered if the economic crisis continues to prolong on a global scale or in certain nations. This external aspect is something that needs to be taken into consideration before moving forward with the launch of the mainnet. Assuming that the economies of the majority of countries continue to develop, it is possible that the Pi network will be presented to the public in the year 2024. Nevertheless, the most pressing question that has to be answered is, when will Pi network actually launch? For my part, I am of the opinion that Pi network might announce its launch somewhere during the fourth quarter of 2024, specifically in the months of October, November, or December. Achieving all of the essential requirements is a significant accomplishment, yet I believe that it will not take a significant amount of time for them to accomplish this. As a result, we can assume that they will launch close to the end of the year, yet if not, it could become a matter of trading speculation. Nonetheless, I truly hope the launch happens sooner rather than later. It's been a long time coming, and Pi Network's debut is eagerly awaited. Now, on to the final point of discussion in this video. What is the current price of Pi Network? And where can you sell your Pi Network coins? As of the making of this video, the current price of Pi coin stands around $31. However, it's important to note that you can't directly sell these Pi coins at the moment. What's listed on XGenius are referred to as IOU, which essentially denotes control over the assets. The Pi coin you find in Nigeria isn't the genuine Pi Network token. Interestingly, in Nigeria, you can purchase Pi coin for around $200 to $300 per coin. However, the price of Pi coin might differ outside Nigeria, and I'm not aware of those prices. Feel free to share in the comment section what the current price of Pi coin is in your country. I'll be sure to check the comments and see what others have to say about it. Let's exchange insights. Alright folks, we're reaching the conclusion of this video. I genuinely hope you found it enjoyable and informative. If you did, please take a moment to show your support by giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to this channel. Your support means a lot, and it helps us keep creating content for you. Stay tuned for the next video, and I'll catch you there.